I'm Rick, and I want to talk about making a shock absorber that goes on the shooting line of a spear gun. The shock absorber is attached to the gun at one end and the shooting line at the other. It's stretchy by nature and absorbs shocks and jerks when the fish tries to escape. It also helps to keep the shooting line tension up, which helps hold the spear in if you've got an open muzzle spear gun. You can buy commercially available shock absorbers and they're cheap, but they don't last very long. They're solid rubber and they sort of seem to fall to pieces after about a year or so of use. The ones that I make from shock cord last a lot longer. I've got one that's at least a decade old and it still seems just as good. There are two basic components: cord to give strength and shock cord to give elasticity. I use Dyneema for my strength cord, but for normal spearfishing, Venetian blonde cord will do just as well. The trick is, how do you get these two components to work together properly? Few knots hold all that well in shock cord, but the basic square knot seems to work pretty darn well. For your average size gun, about 15 centimetres between knot to knot seems about the right length. When I cut the shock cord, I usually heat it in a gas flame. This stabilises the end of the rubber and also stops the braid around the outside from fraying. I then cut myself a piece of Dyneema. The Dyneema leads on either end are about 40 centimetres long each and allow double the length of the actual shock cord to allow for expansion. In this case, it adds up to about 1 metre 10 of Dyneema. I thread the Dyneema through the knot, and then I put it round and round and round and round and round the shock cord. It comes out at the end, through the last knot. I use pliers to pull those knots really, really tight. I make sure I snug up the Dyneema into the knot too. I whip the end with some lighter cord. The knot I use is a constrictor or a strangle knot. And that's it. There's the final shock absorber, ready to be tied into the shooting line on the spear gun.